What do you reckon $50 Poké can buy you? Beer?
That's a night with Nurse Joy, whatever her name was.
Everyone wants a night with Nurse Joy.
What was her name?
Just bending down there, you may have realised to take off my sock.
John may have fallen asleep, but at least he's not wearing his brown beggar's pants. Which is the remainder of the drowse you seem to have found.
And the question must be asked at this stage, have we set the bar too high at calling this the Hyper-5 challenge? Should it be the Hyper-1 challenge?
PCs are doing some good work here, but
Step aside.
Nothing-
Step aside, the champion digger is here.
this is a fight.
Oh,
If I've ever seen it!
get it! Yes!
What up YouTube, Colin here from Sit Gamer. Today's self-imposed challenge is the Hyper-5 challenge from the Nintendo 64 classic Pokémon Stadium. Many of you will remember Pokémon Stadium for its extremely memorable and addictive mini-games. A lesser known fact is that beating the CPUs on hard mode 5 times in a row actually unlocked a more challenging Hyper mode. Today, Joel and myself will aim to first unlock the Hyper mode, and after achieving that proceed to beat the CPUs on Hyper mode a further 5 times. The exact rules as always will be in the description, so let's get down to business.
Although we were also consulting the official Pokémon Stadium guide, which I found in the archives upstairs in my bedroom. So, and it tells me in this guide that to unlock hyper difficulty, you actually have to complete all 9 minigames on hard. So we've got some conflicting info versus that versus the internet. We're going to go with the internet because the Nintendo, the guys that made the game, are obviously incorrect. So 5 rows is what we want. 5 wins in a row on hard. Does it always give you the spiky head one?
No, it doesn't.
Sometimes give you the round one.
That's gone very badly for me. I've got absolutely nothing to use in the tank.
Can you name these creatures?
That's Kakuna and Metapod, mate. That's gone very badly.
Yeah, this one's just savage.
I feel like someone who just has turned up and hasn't performed. It's it's quite disappointing, that. So yeah, the Metapods let the team down. Although he's bringing it back for the team. Don't let that Kakuna win. Yes. I mean, I'm sure enough computers. That's how bad things have gotten for me.
Well, this bodes well for getting 5 in a row on hyper mode when we finally unlock it. Mate, can you imagine hyper mode on this? I'm genuinely excited to see what it's like.
Go for it. Since
Now,
I failed miserably last
I'm
time.
going to reveal another secret tactic to playing video games here.
Part of the reason we don't share controllers most of the time.
Just bending down there, you may have realised to take off my sock. Because as any esteemed video game player will know, the key to tapping buttons rapidly is to use one sock to rub over the button quickly. So we'll see how that goes on this run. Of course, it's a little difficult in this because you have to change button, but let's give it a go.
Computer's absolutely smashed it. Now,
hell.
what I've remembered about this game, and this is what we should remember from the start, is you're very heavily penalised for a wrong press.
You are. It just sends
Watching you now has made me realise, what I've got to be careful
It
of.
sends you back into the Stone Age, yeah. So just to defend the sock, that's fantastic if you don't have to switch buttons. So don't I don't want to lose any credibility there.
I mean, I won't be taking my sock off, but you'll see this a little bit later on as well, I'm sure, when it matters.
Oh, it's still available. Nice. Now, I'm quite a sushi fan, but I can't really identify any of the items. Maybe that red rectangular one on the right there, I think must be...
What are you talking about? Editsa! That's what it is. Give me that!
That's obviously prawn.
No,
On the left, the one you're going for there. And there's a pot of green sip, which is presumably...
Come at me.
You're feeling confident there, are you, mate?
Just.
Oh yeah, 9,500.
You what, sushi? Yeah. There's nothing more disconcerting than seeing little Z's coming out of a drowsy head. Drowsy in Pokemon is one of the few Pokemon that is actually wearing clothing, which freaks me out somewhat. And as you can see here, John may have fallen asleep, but at least he's not wearing his brown beggar's pants, which the remainder of the Drowsy seem to have found. And by the time he evolves to Hypno, he's lost all pretense of wearing some brown trousers.
I'm sorry, those are not brown trousers.
Oh, I think you find they are, mate.
They're not. That's like his fur line, isn't it?
I don't think so.
I mean, what kind of animal is a drowsy anyway? Like an elephant?
His fur is yellow. I think that's brown trousers that he's found. I think he's so ashamed.
Hobo trousers.
I think before he ascends into sort of some, psychic Pokemon god, at this point he's very human and he's quite embarrassed. That's just drowsy.
And what does drowsy evolve into? Bit of
Hypno.
Q&A there. Really?
Yeah.
No.
It's drowsy, Hypno, and then Alakazam. Mate,
No, it's not. It's Abracadabra, and Alakazam.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
I've been
no.
had. That's embarrassing. Drowsy goes into Hypno.
Goes into hobo elephant cockface.
Oh dear. I'm.
I think that was right. I was struggling with that. I don't know if it's
good
I
work.
don't know if it's
That'll
the
be
onset of a bit of beer or...
learning juice.
I've got one up on the green computer. Oh, he's nailed it again!
That's good work.
That was a tough one, actually.
Right.
They were all over the place.
So for many times it's 2 on the board again. We've been struggling to get past 4 on the board.
Okay, 5 wins to become the champ. I just want to become the champ. I don't know about you. I just want to be a champ.
Champ or chump?
Right, we've got to. Oh, I'm being beaten to the punch just. Oh, I needed that gold one.
It's 10-9. You need to still get one more to either draw or win. You need one more again. You need 2 more.
Oh! He's got it.
Nice.
I was waiting.
Nice.
I thought even though the seconds are dying, I was like, I'm just gonna hang on and see if an easy throw comes because there's nobody else gonna get a middle one.
I would not have left it that late, but a little gold out of nowhere. I thought it was over.
Gold in the dying frames of the game. Okay,
That's
good.
great work. Good work.
Whew.
Is it right? I didn't catch it.
Oh, that's alright. I
Sorry,
threw away one or
You
two.
are fine. I did take my eyes off that. Sorry.
It's all good. I knew I had it in the
I
bag.
was too busy studying the tiles in the classroom.
I did get it right. It was left, but I ran out of time and pushed the second left. I wasn't sure if it was left or right. It went left.
That's alright, mate. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I pride myself on. Okay, is this the one? 2 more wins. It's now
This is
quite
it.
critical.
Ultra is within sight, and then 5 wins against Ultra puts us in new territory that no one's ever seen.
It's all. Oh, okay, mate. I'm handing over to you for this one. Can you to put us within 1 of Ultra? Yes, lovely work. 23. 23 on the board out of a possible 26.
Under pressure, this is getting harder and harder.
Oh, I didn't want to speak in that. I felt for you, mate. Okay, what's the last one going to be? We need to.
I'm very nervous now.
We've come out of the woodwork here.
It was a slow start from us, but we suddenly upped our game, and the computers have been under real pressure.
Okay, maybe a bit more beer will help.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. And that's what they're going to throw at us. Bit of sushi go around, bit of luck.
Imagine if it's just a sanitary dig or something. Oh, of course it is. It's the nemesis. You're gonna have to savage it to win. Worth taking a risk. It was honestly, that yellow com has so much health. That's alright.
I wasn't keeping an eye on the
It's
CPU
a 4-star fail. I mean,
ooh, this is a valiant effort. Some Zeds creeping up everywhere here. Oh, he's still coming back. This is... Oh!
come on!
He's held out.
Come on.
That's great work.
I'll tell you what I think that was, with the victory, was possibly the hobo trousers he was wearing there. It was, had something to do with it.
Take off your brown trousers. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, this is it then. Okay, so this is one we can win. Obviously we can win all of them, but some more frequently than others. Ooh. Oh, reds. Get out of the way. Fight him.
Alright, hold on.
Nice.
Sniped another one there.
Okay,
right.
good. I would go for that roll at the bottom. Another red. Yellow's on the left, yeah.
Transition to a bit of cheese here. Whatever that is. Butter.
Okay, you're on the countdown. Get that last yellow.
Oh, that's already gone.
Oh, I think that's surely a win, is it? Oh, no!
I've been sniped. Ah,
200 Poké dollars in it.
that's... Ooh.
For the win. For the win. What do you reckon 50 Poké dollars can buy you? Beer?
It's a night with Nurse Joy, whatever her name was.
Everyone wants a night with Nurse Joy.
What was her name? It wasn't Joy, was it? I think it might have been, actually.
I think it was.
Alright. That cannot be innuendo. That's just something a bit like Joy.
Everything in Pokemon is an innuendo.
Hello, Nurse Pleasure. Is that my Professor Oak is here to see you? That's unacceptable.
What we've realised is literally everything in Pokemon is an innuendo.
Well, this is it. It's those guys at Nintendo who don't get out very much. Professor Oak at the start of the game. Hello, is your mum still single? Okay, go and collect 150, 250 Pokemon and come back when you've done that. Fill this Pokedex. What on earth is he on?
Very nice. That was quite a good gate pattern, would I be right in saying?
Yeah, that was alright.
You don't seem convinced.
I forget how many there are, and on that last straight, I either want to go mental tapping or I want to try and be wary that there's another gate coming up. There's nothing worse than seeing another gate come up. I think you're up, mate.
That's alright.
You've got correction time, that's good. Oh, mate. They are quick on that. There's 9 all. You pulled ahead. Yes, well done. Oh, no.
That's alright, we'll take it.
Oh, of course, I think
That was a mixed bag. I started very well, and then they just...
I forget you can get a joint win on that.
Yeah, a joint win's absolutely fine. Drawing is scoring, as nobody ever said. I think you look at sushi go round. Okay, you're on the countdown. You need some sushi on the board left. Oh,
That
the
would have
orange.
been. I'm not sure I could have had that anyway. Yeah.
Oh yes. Low scoring, but we'll take it. Some are like that. Some are like that.
Sushi.
You know, we've seen some 9,000 Poké dollars tonight.
All right, here we go. This is another 5 attempt.
Okay, come on, mate. Let's just wrap this up, shall we? Need to unlock that hyper value.
So you can actually get on with the challenge. I always appreciate that.
I do too. Right. Oh, Snorwar. Now, I'm coming off a few victories of Snorwar, so I think I could probably do this.
This is when it matters. This is going to be your 4-star attempt here, mate, for the 5-star.
Alright, let me just quick step a bit. The more drowsy state I am in personally, I think will help with this challenge. So let's give it a crack.
Oh, I was nervous. I was nervous.
I was nervous.
That is very good play.
I missed a few, and then I went into a bit of a zen-like state.
I felt rather like you on the screen. I was just, what is going on?
I went into a bit of a zen-like state there.
That's great work.
The state where you've had a few beers and...
That's excellent work.
Alright.
That's what you need to know.
Is Hyper going to unlock? Is this it? Okay, the champion.
Oh, there we go. There we go. When it matters.
Congrats.
Hyper level. So that's unlocked.
You got 5 straight hard wins. The com can now play at hyper. They're more just referring to it as com. The com can play at hyper level. Okay.
So good. Now the challenge really does start at this point, where 1P, that's us, again great coding, can take on several coms on hyper level.
Hyper level. And I don't think I've ever come across a game where the most difficult setting has been referred to as hyper. I quite like that.
That is good.
Normally, difficult, super hard, expert.
Yeah.
Would be the norm. In Pokemon Stadium days, it's hyper. There it is. The never seen before hyper difficulty. Okay. So 5 wins on hyper is what we're going for. It's the Hyper-5 challenge. Starts off with a bit of Ekin Soup Pearl. Now, obviously as the world record holder for Ekin Soup Pearl, shouldn't be a problem.
That's probably right next to him. That's a bit annoying.
Oh dear.
I think maybe don't come last to the hypers. That might be a good start for us.
That's alright. It's not last.
That's second. That's fine.
It's not disastrous, but I mean, he should be winning those ones.
Yeah.
They are so good at this one on hard mode.
That's very good for them, isn't it?
Did that seem harder than normal?
That seemed, well, they all seem to be doing better than me, which is enough, really.
You weren't far off.
I was in 4th place. That should speak volumes. I didn't do very well though. Right, okay, well, that's still done. Now we go again.
And the question must be asked at this stage: have we set the bar too high at calling this the Hyper-5 challenge? Should it be the Hyper-1 challenge? Can we complete one minigame on hyper difficulty? Some poor hardening going on there. If ever you bring back someone on a night out, that is not how they want you to harden. Hyper on one that we might be able to win. This is my best game.
It's been going badly so far, but it's early days on the hyper level, and this could probably get us out the starting blocks here. This is interesting. I can see this PCs are doing some good work here, but
step aside. Step aside. The champion digger is here. Okay, 1 on the board.
We're off.
1 on the way to becoming the champ on hyper.
That's been absolutely hassled.
That's alright. That's alright. Maybe go yellow.
Oh, I might have to in a second.
Oh yes.
Yes, get out yellow. What's he even
now
trying?
Go yellow. I was
been poisoned for a little bit. That's alright.
Or red.
I think quantity.
Red on the left still available. Red on yep.
That's alright. Managed to just
nice.
swing that past him.
Oh,
that's another steal.
Go on, steal.
Oh, can't even hear the
low quantity of plates, but high value in Poké dollars. Yes, mate.
That's what I call a hyper bill. Look at them rolling around on the floor.
Nice, you had that by a long way as well.
It was a poor start as well. It was a few tongues at the air. That's always good. Just getting a little palate cleanser before I launch into it.
You had that. Nice, you're ahead now. Just see it out. CPUs went for 4 presses on the quad. Not a good idea. See it out, you've got this. Don't risk, no risks. Go on, see it out. Oh, lovely! Lovely! Wow. Okay, that is massive.
You Metapod what, son?
That is massive on Harden. A massive Harden. Harden. Pardon? Okay, now I'm just so excited. Not only have we just got 3 in a row on Hyper, you've done one that we were struggling on, even on hard mode.
Yeah.
You have to have the run of your life.
Drink B or A out the block. That's just half the battle with
If
this.
you could just predict it, that'd be appreciated, yeah.
That is unbelievably quick to the computer.
Wow.
There's a lot of squirmy faces from me and also pressing the wrong button, but you know.
It's just, I mean, when they set hyper difficulty on this, there's, you know, there was no room for human error.
This is not a kid's game.
This is definitely not a kid's game. Okay,
Right.
That was good. 3 in a row there.
Fucking hell, that's neck and neck. Nah, he's pulling ahead. Come on, who's at you, bro? That yellow is looking sharp.
Oh, lovely victory.
Oh dear. That was
Mate,
tough.
I'm pleased you gave some commentary during that. I didn't want to interrupt.
Well,
That was too tense.
there's not a lot to look at in that other than just because everyone's in a line, you can pretty much see what's going on.
Okay, 1 on the board.
Ooh.
Good one to get on the board to start with. What if there's another difficulty setting after Hyper that no one's ever unlocked? That we can get with 5 in a row. What would you call the level above Hyper? Hyper Turbo Fuckface.
Hypothermic. That's not a word. Fuck this shit. Just can't get your tongue in anywhere. Other lines that probably shouldn't be repeated outside of this context. I'd like to know who did the voiceover for this. Oh, it's just...
Oh, being sniped left, right, and
That
centre.
is harsh. There's nothing on the table. It's like a pack of wolves in this kitchen.
Oh, I've been absolutely savaged in that.
That's some hyper playing there. I'm interested to know what the high score was. 9,000.
What the hell? How has someone racked up 9,000 on Hyper?
You've been violated.
That is unprecedented. Oh, everyone's a winner.
This is just,
Everyone's a winner. You would have had 25 without a
Yeah.
little stuck there.
I think I would have done.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
If I had quite a slow start, the 26 would have been on if I hadn't been so slow at the blocks. But this is the difference between your hard level and your hyper. Look at that.
Hyperactive. Okay, well that counts, obviously. A tie with a win.
And we're off again.
5 stars in a row is the challenge. Definitely could do with that. Oh, he's got it! That's big. I mean, in a round where you're winning on a score of about 4,000 or 5,000, when they're competitive, the oranges just are exactly what you need. 1,000. And there is another one. Oh!
This is a fight.
Oh,
If I've ever seen it!
get it! Yes! That was a
That was tense.
battle of the lickitongues. And another one! Oh, it's over. Okay,
I mean, there's
well,
a lot of plates eaten by some people here.
Has... Oh, a draw! I don't think we've ever seen a draw on sushi go round.
Yeah, you see, I was fighting for those extra 1,000 Poké Dollars that I earned there.
That's good work.
Ooh.
Well, that was a fantastic run.
I mean, that's in the highlight reel, that.
I'm really unlucky here. Gonna have to YOLO it.
You got that back little one. Take your time. Good work. You're only 2 out. Yellow's not doing that well either. Excellent work. Right, okay, you're 2 behind still, but it's all doable. I suspect there's a gold for him as well with your name on it. Red's nabbed that, he doesn't need it, so that's fine. Good. Right. 7 all. Pulling ahead. Yellow's trying to add the back one. He hasn't got it, you've nabbed him, but he's come back in lucky. It's 9-8. 10-8, you pull him ahead. This is anyone's though. Mate, that was on. There's a little pull back of the neck there, and your Ekans sort of just looked around. He's like, have I won? And I won't actually fly. Don't worry
I
about
don't know where I was in that one. Hard fought, but he's got it. And this is great news. We're in the mid-tables, and we've got a guaranteed one here, because I never lose at digging holes.
Metaphorically and in real life. That's a fine hole. Exceedingly deep, and lots of water coming out of
It's
it.
actually the best hole I've ever dug. Okay.
It's hard to commentate on that game.
We've very quickly gone into 3 in a row.
Right, this is
there.
looking very good for us, actually. This is, things are healthy.
Okay, we just need it to not be the electric one. Okay, no messing around here. You've got to remember the second row.
I'm gonna drink some beer, but okay, other than that, you just remember the whole load, okay?
You've got to be my backup in case I forget the second row. So ignore the first row. Ignore the first row.
Okay.
I'll have that.
But the best student wins, okay? Them's the rules.
You get the second row just in case I've had so many beer. Honestly, your memory just goes after a while. So you take the second row.
I would also add the quality of these games has been decreasing from us as we've gone
Alright,
up.
you got this?
Yeah, I got it. Just memorising the direction.
I may not need you, but just in case.
Right, left.
Okay, looking good.
I don't see this as cheating as we've had quite a bit to drink. And
Yeah.
I'd quite like to win this.
This is just leveling it out, mate. Okay, we got one
This
comfort.
is looking good, they're all hurt. This is nice. Up, left, right, left, down, left.
How sure were you?
100%. Because I really want to win this. I thought I'd sit and wait.
Oh, one wrong there.
Down right. Whoops, my bad.
Okay.
Wow.
100% sure, ladies and gents. Well, that's fine. You got the victory. Okay, 4 on the board. 4 on the board.
Right,
in
we need to take a pause here because we've had a few runs at this, and you'd be surprised how many times they will pick a game that they've got some good stats at.
So what could we hope for the 5th?
So I think Magikarp Splash is possibly our best bet, but it's unlikely as it's one to our left. They usually like to mess around a little bit.
Yeah.
So most likely it's going to be, I would imagine,
Snorwar, the electric one, which we basically can't do on Hyper. Or not yet.
We've had no win so far on it.
This is too tense, honestly.
Okay, it's going to be, well, let's see. Let's just see
Let's just see what it
what
is
fate
first.
deals us.
See what it
This
is.
is for the Hyper-5 challenge win.
I could really do with getting this. Okay,
This is on.
it's on. Who wants it?
Ooh,
I think you.
The pressure is very high.
I
I will take this on. Let's
You
go
sure?
for it. Yeah, I think I've got this.
think. Okay. Mate, I will try and help you out by telling you if you're in trouble or if you need to speed up.
Fuck it. This is no pressure.
You need to come out the blocks here, mate. You're right. You're right. Keep it going. Yes! Come on!
I'm very happy with that.
Yes!
That's gone very well.
Yes! You got a 3-way tie. Woo! Lovely work. That's the Hyper-5. Come on!
Stressful as hell.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
That was good work.
Oh man,
It's-
my heart was in my mouth on that. I think there was a little stuck in there, but I could see it was roughly even, so I just wanted you to keep going. And then there was, I think, a tiny little stuck after that. Again.
I think for me, it was there was a few extra taps that came in mid-jump that I was just that stressed.
We've been seeing, we've been getting 24, now and again on that one, but the CPU has been getting 25s on previous runs as well. So, mate, do you wanna just advance that with a press of A and just to get our 5th and final star?
I'm very happy with that. That's the Hyper-5 challenge completed, and my volume has gone up a bit. Yeah, we are the champion. Again,
Hey.
singular, again because of their programming, but yeah.
5-win bracket S close bracket to become the champ, and we've done it. The champion. Now, does unlocking 5 in a row on Hyper unlock a even harder difficulty setting? Let's see. No, it does not.
No, but you can play again, which would always be okay. Probably not today though, because I'm gonna pass out.
Let's quit. I think if we go on any further, we'll have drunk so much beer, we'll be incapable of winning any minigames whatsoever. So we'll end it there. That's the Hyper-5 challenge. We've nailed it. Well done, mate.
Good
Love
work.
it.
See you
Have a
next
good one.
challenge. Take it easy.